Fam, I made a discovery today and it is really, really disheartening. Now, do you know how much a pack of sanitary pad costs in Nigeria now? Okay, so my kind of person, I just go to the supermarket, I buy stuff, and I just put them in my trolley and pay for everything together. But today, something just told me, say, sit down and study this thing that you just bought. Let's understand what is really, what you bought and what is going on here, you know. And I look at sanitary pad, thousands of naira for something so basic, yet so essential and so unavoidable. This stuff hits me. Not because, I found out that these parts are expensive. It hits me because I imagined how the woman who hasn't eaten a decent meal in days is still having to buy one because, period or not, life does not pause. We all talk about inflation. Yes, food is expensive, fuel is high, even water is a struggle because a bottle of water is now sold at maybe 400 to 500 naira. But what about sanitary pad? What about the girl in secondary school? What about that market woman that is struggling, to feed? What about that struggling single mother? 12 months in a year, that's 12 periods. Multiply that by maybe 5,000 or 6,000 naira for a decent pad. It means that you are spending over 60,000 naira in a year just to bleed, just to be a woman. Now, like I said earlier, if you have a job or a steady income or someone that supports you regularly, maybe this will not hit the same way as it is right now. Or maybe, it's just another expense. It will just be another expense for you, but for the woman who lives from hustle to hustle, who still counts coins at the end of the day just to eat, this isn't just expensive. It is cruel. It is, I don't know the right word. See, pads are not a luxury. They should never feel like one. They are not a privilege. They are a necessity. And if we, as a society, still treat them like optional items that only the comfortable can afford, then what are we really saying to our women? Yeah, you can't blame these companies that provide them because even the materials to provide these things are even expensive. So they have to meet up in one way or the other to ensure that they are in market. See, that menstruating is not a burden, that you must pay for. That's dignity for sale. That's what I see it as. Really. So yeah, this is me discovering a painful truth. And I'm asking, how long are we going to keep quiet about this? We need policies, we need support, we need to speak louder, we need to support NGOs that are out there for, supply of sanitary products, These things have to be affordable, it's not free, it has to be affordable for every woman in this country. Because for me, I feel like bleeding shouldn't come at a cost of your own peace or at a cost of your own pocket. That's all I have to say.